What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. So today is a pretty bad day. It was all good. We got some sunshine here in Santa Cruz. I was cruising around with Steven.
What up, Hank?
We decided we were gonna go get something to drink. So I pull into a parking lot and I'm going like 2-3 miles an hour. I'm like, oh, perfect parking spot on the right, nobody around it. So I go around, about to turn right into the parking lot, and the car next to me on my driver's side, person in the passenger seat, they were parallel parked, swings their door open and hits the side of my car. So yeah, I am like kind of upset about it because this is the first accident this car has ever had to deal with, first body damage. So it's a pretty tough day for me. So we're gonna go and check that out. So before I show you all the damages that was done, I'm sure anyone can relate to this. You know, it's your baby, whatnot. I put a lot of work in this car. It was nice show condition, and to have this happen, it really sucks. And thankfully the person had insurance and I was able to, you know, have them be there rather than someone hitting my car and leaving the scene. I guess that's another benefit of having like full coverage on your car. So kind of keep that in mind when you're driving around, you know, your weekend car or your daily driver, whatever it might be, the car that you really care about. Kind of keep that in mind that there might be a day to where someone hits it, doesn't have insurance, anything like that. So it's kind of good to be aware of that situation. So I'm going to show you what happened. So today's video was not supposed to be what it is in the title. Things like this just happen out of nowhere. Some news, the big brake kit is pretty much done. It was supposed to be going on today. Kind of dealing with insurance and whatnot with what happened to the car. But look out for that video next, and I am going to be kind of doing a review video on the tune that I have right now. It's a lot of fun. Alright, so driving through the parking lot, I'm cruising, kid opens his door, kind of where Steven's standing. Alright, Steven. So there it is. He swings his door open, and I'm obviously aired out right now, but I was at driving height. And just how it is right now, he swung his door open, he hit the fender, completely scratched the side, dented it inward. I don't know if you can tell from this angle, fully dented inward. And he hit my wheel on these spokes, as well as a little bit on the edge over here. But yeah, I'm pretty glad it was not on the door panel, because I think it could have been way worse. So now I got the car kind of turned around more in the sunlight. You can see the dent on the fender there. There's not like too much damage done to the wheel, but there's some, it definitely hit the wheel. But that is a significant part of it. It went through my it went through the front clear bra, kind of scuffed the paint a little bit, and I think it brought the paint all the way down right here, as well as along the side here. So I'm hoping there's no kind of damage underneath. I'm pretty sure it is just the fender, and it needs to be painted and blended with everything. But the Audi will be back. Oh, it's just so ugly from like right here. To top it off, I pull into another parking lot, and then a bird poops right on my hood after I wash the car. Fantastic. What do you think about it all? So one of the big things that bums me out is I really hope that this can get fixed before Clean Culture. That is March 30th, I think. So yeah, March 30th, the Clean Culture car show up in Sacramento. I really hope that it can get finished before then. I know that is like 3 or 4 weeks away, but I'm gonna be out of town for a week. And I just really hope that it can be back to its like OEM, nice condition, with a body shop that I choose. Just like really stressful. So with the damage on this wheel, I'm not sure what insurance is gonna say. There is a possibility that new wheels will be in store for the car, although I don't really want to, because I really actually kind of enjoy these wheels. And don't hate on my wheels. These wheels will fit my big brake kit, and it is kind of hard to find wheels that will without being custom. So I think I'm gonna have Steven take a video. I'm gonna do a little flyby and just get a cool little exhaust clip of the car. So on top of the car getting hit today, it is misfiring. So I'm getting a cylinder 2 misfire and full cylinder deactivation. So I have to like restart the car for it to not shake like it's a freaking gnarly cammed like LS car. So car runs fine until I really get into boost. So originally I thought coil pack, right? So I moved the coil packs around, found out it was not a coil pack. So I bought one anyway just to be on the safe side. They weren't too expensive, so I just got one real quick, threw it in there on cylinder number 2, and we just went out to go test it, and we still have a misfire. So I'm gonna head home right now, kind of update some things with the insurance like I was saying, and then pull up the spark plug, check the gap, check the spark plug, make sure it's not damaged in any way, and we'll go from there. Alright, so we get back at the house. I was able to pull both the plugs and the coils for cylinder 1 and 2 just to kind of give a comparison. What I did notice right away is this connector is broken, and this is where I was having the misfires. It's just the tab that locks it in there, so I'm not sure it's that, but I do have one of these. I'm going to replace that tonight, as well as I pulled both spark plugs. If you follow me over here, both of these spark plugs, it does look like my car is running rich. So I'm going to look more into that just because they're kind of darker and black. I didn't measure the gapping on them to make sure they were within specification for my dual pulley setup. But I'm going to keep checking this out and I'll get back to you. Whoa. So that is going to be it for today. The final decision is I'm just going to change the spark plugs. They were pretty dirty, so it means my car's running kind of rich. I do believe that's mostly my tune, just because the dual pulley setup from 034 and their tune is a little rich. I prefer it that way. It's not a problem. I just figured that the spark plugs might last a little bit longer than 10 to 12,000 miles, but I'm going to swap those out. Hopefully that's the issue, because I did put a new coil pack in there. So start with the spark plugs, fix that. I think the car should be running back to how it was. Anyway, today was a pretty rough day after the accident. Hopefully I can get the car all sorted out, back to normal within a couple weeks here, just in time for the Clean Culture show in Sacramento. Stay tuned for all that. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.